Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to the third part of the Seven Pirates 6th year anniversary video. In this last portion, or the last segment of this event, they're giving us a success rate and buy one, get one melange. Totally normal. And then they coupled it with a mega gold bonus, which is cool because the mega gold bonus also includes melange, which is also cool because they coupled in a lucky points your lucky day event. So you spin the wheel, you get the bonus gold, you get the bonus melange, you upgrade your gear. It's a great event. And if you spin the wheel 800 times, you get an IntelliBot, 200 magazines, a bunch of equipment chests. Really spinning the wheel 800 times seems like a lot. I thought, no one's going to do this. It's just way too expensive and it's easily overlooked. But I am working on a new video, a new project based off the ARCS episode with Justin in it and Badass. And I need these energy stones. So I started doing the math and I thought, maybe I should calculate this. There might be more to this here than meets the eye. So I went over to the mega slots, and as you can tell from my lucky day, I spun this thing 1,100 times. That's a lot of spins. And here's what I found. Now, the raw math can be kind of daunting because you've got to factor in what's the buy one, get one melange value, which is about 3,500 gold. 100,000 melange is worth 3,500 gold. And then you have chances of getting the 4,000 spin. I'm not going to trouble you with all that. I want to make this real simple, and you can do the math on your own if you don't believe me. What I found after 1,100 spins, what I normally would spend for just 2.5 million melange, I was paying 1.6 million. So I was literally spending the same amount for the buy one, get one event in the wheel, but I was getting 50% more value. So if you have the patience or the macro to just sit here and click this thing over and over and over, not only do you get better than the buy one, get one price of the buy one, get one melange, but you also get a ton of 8-hour speed ups, resources, melange from items, which I calculated into that equation, so that doesn't really count. But you get magazines as well. And honestly, these 8-hour, 24-hour speed ups, you don't think of them as being worth anything. This 8-hour speed up, that 24-hour speed up, you don't think of them as worth anything. But remember when the spring cleaning event comes along and you get to start turning those things in for resources or whatever they offer. So they are really valuable. So the fact of the matter is that this lucky day event, if you're going to spend a lot of gold on melange, do it in the wheel. Spin the wheel. Don't buy it straight up unless you're in a hurry. Spin that wheel nonstop. But I spun this thing 1,100 times and I'm down 90,000 gold. Think about that. I'm down 90,000 gold and I've spun this thing 1,100 times. You could do the math there. Whatever the buy one, get one melange price is, you'll get 50% more than that by just spinning the wheel. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. I think a lot of people just overlook events like this. But if you are spending for melange, if you are spending gold on melange, spin the wheel instead. If you got the patience, you'll make a lot more melange and other items by just spinning the wheel. So that kind of covers that video. I'd like to break out the spreadsheet and show it all, but honestly, I think I've done that in the last Mega Slots video, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You start doing it, you realize how often you get that 4,000, and so that's the end of this event. I mean, honestly, this has been a pretty good event. Monsters have been spawning every 4 hours, and then there's a secondary spawn. So they spawn at server plus 4, server, and then server plus 4 hours, plus 8 hours, plus 12 hours, or whatever. There's a spawn at 3 minutes after. Maybe it's on the dot, maybe it's 3 minutes after. And then there's a secondary spawn of 7, 8, 9 monsters, well, all the monsters, between 8, 10, and 12 minutes, depending. It was kind of random. So we got a lot of chances to get a bunch of pure crystals. I'm using those pure crystals now, and I'm just making a bunch of unlimited crystals. So if you haven't got your tier 9 or you're working on that tier 11, hope you farmed a lot of monsters this event. And overall, pretty good event. Solid event. Can't complain. So let's talk about what we're doing with all this melange in the next video.